at the Comforting and Sweets in Scarborough, Tobago. This morning we're chatting with Mr. Jared Prima. He is one of the event coordinators of the Soca Titans series. So Tanikah, I know very recently the viewers would have been seeing a lot of things circulating online with some very exciting soca songs created by persons here in Tobago. Very hype, very entertaining, I must say. So I'm here with the man behind all of that, Mr. Jared Prima. Good morning, sir.
Hey, good morning to you. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Prima. So can you tell us a little bit about the event?
Well, first I will start by saying I am one of two.
Okay.
So it's myself and Miss Kimmy Potts. I want to leave shows at all. All right? So Soca Titans, of course, is what we're branding as our launch into the Soca competition series. All right? We have branded it as the Titans. Titans being that we are going to take Soca by force into the year. We are going to also, this is going to be our platform for development of artists. It's an incubator of artist development. So we're really excited about this first installation of the Titans. It's going to be a really exciting time. I was there at the band rehearsal last night and the song check. Everybody come with fire, pure fire on the Esplanade tonight. So it's going to be exciting.
Okay, everybody's coming with pure fire.
Yeah.
So that means that persons would have definitely taken the criticism and that kind of thing that they would have received from the judges, and everybody's ready and in a gear.
A bit more about that. So we did it differently. We brought in our professional judges. We had, of course, Snoopy, Adana, Sharon Phillips. The comments were, of course, on point, instructive, useful. And then even after that, when we selected our final 10, what we had last week was a full boot camp. So they were in boot camp with Sharon Phillips all week. And I'm talking about breath control. We're talking about vocal training. We're talking about presence on stage. She even had them doing some planks. They had to get herself fit for the stage. Because this thing is really about how we develop the artists. And the artists really benefited. They're really happy. I mean, we have a little video we'll show about that. And you see them really upping the game, taking it seriously. And last night I saw a full transformation. It was actually quite amazing to see proper mic technique, proper control. They're becoming full-fledged artists.
And you know, Tanikah, this reminds me of The Voice. You've ever seen The Voice? That competition on TV?
Yes.
Yes, definitely. So, you know, they're taking the artists
Same
and
thing,
they're
actually.
molding them. So they're coaching them and making sure that they have everything, they are equipped with everything that they need to take Tobago by storm.
Precisely. That is the plan.
Mr. Prima, is it that when persons win, they would be moving on to a larger scale?
Right. So this competition being the first leg of it, this will be a one-off. And I hope I don't speak out of turn, but the intention next year is to really have it spread across the February to October Carnival series. So there'll be more developmental things. There'll be more things like radio exposure, even being trained by professional soca singers as well. That is the intent when this thing is going to grow. So this is the finals. Whoever wins now will be the champion Soca Titan. But come next year again, we begin that process, a longer, better produced process. And we really want to bring the audience in. So it'll be like a nice little series. You're going to watch the artists develop and grow. You might have some sad moments, some rough moments. You might have to see them run on the road in the night. All of that we want to kind of bring to this thing. Really make it good TV as well as focus on the development of the soca artist.
I see a lot of people are liking the Nyum Nyum song.
Ooh.
I saw it even in a party called Rebel Road. People were chanting and dancing to it. What are your views on that?
So I am excited. Let me tell you why I'm excited about Nyum Nyum in particular. No, I am not playing favorites. Right? He coming hard though, but I'm not playing favorites. Now, what is great about this is that, and I will make out a few things, that there were some naysayers online for the auditions. When they heard the song in that party, it was a whole different experience.
Yes, it
the
was.
song caught the audience.
Yes, it did.
He electrified the audience, right? And then even last night, he came to his song track, of course, professional, and he had a gig. So what we're seeing emerging from this is people are taking notice. Radio stations, there was a radio station that played full local soca Saturday morning after the competition. So I'm saying there is no downside to that. Nyum Nyum has perhaps been the leader of pulling things in. But I hope he can manage tonight because everybody's coming with the stuff.
So would you say this experience is probably, let's say, a self-building kind of thing or motivates one? What do you think it does to one as joining this event or towards music to the stage? Because I believe it's a lot to just, it's not just about putting a mic and coming on the stage and performing. It's a lot more behind it. So,
And I wanna quote Sharon when this is craft. Sharon Phillips calls this craft, and me being a creative, I understand what that word means. This is a craft that they must learn and they must master. That is the intention of the Soca Titan series. And I want to call one name of an artist who didn't make it. I think his name is Verse. Verse was on the Esplanade last night, looking at the band check, looking at the artist rehearse, and his manager said, no, he came here to study. So what we're seeing emerging is those who didn't make it, and of course we saw a lot of talent, but we could only take 10. They are working on the product now. They are doing the work. This is what we want to do. We want to get people excited about our local art form. This is our soca, you know. Titan Soca is our soca. And the other artists are now coming hard. So whoever win now, better button dollar is more fire from the others who didn't make it next year.
And what was the process like in terms of getting persons to actually come out and be a part of the competition? Was it a difficult process, or were persons eager and willing to be a part
Well,
of it?
that one is the one that shocked me the most. I thought it would have been difficult. We had over 70 interested soca artists who came to register. A few didn't necessarily make it, as in they didn't necessarily come to the audition. 70 registered, and I think we were close to 50 who performed that night. Our intention was not to leave our little shore park shark tank that we created that late. We left there minutes to 12 to facilitate all 50 people plus comments. So it goes to show you, this is something that we didn't know that happened. Soca Titans became the avenue for people to come out and really say, we are interested and we are ready.
And in terms of prizes, what are the prizes like for persons who would be victorious tonight at the...
Well, I don't want to sell out that one just yet.
Okay.
We're going to reveal that tonight, but the prizes are proper.
Proper prizes.
and
Proper.
for
Let me say that.
persons who are looking on and may say that, you know, I want to do this next year. What is the age gap you will basically see?
I believe we cut off from 17. So meaning that we started at 17 and up. We actually have someone who is in the competition who is 60 years old. And he coming with a real fire, coming to shake an earthquake. That's actually his song. Yeah? So from 17 to 60 so far has been our current range. I mean, if there is interest younger, of course we can begin conversations about a junior soca Titans. That is something that we can definitely talk about. You know, because what we are doing here is feeding the interest. If there is interest, we will nurture and we will grow. Right?
And I love that you all didn't necessarily, take the avenue of Soca Monarch, but you all did a Soca Titans series where you all are able to, grow and mold and develop the artists so that they can be better and probably, take it to a national level and international level, something like that, Yeah, I think that's definitely...
And it's important for us to really understand that as well, even in terms of what the carnival is going to grow into. Now, we're still developing the carnival, but it cannot be a carbon copy of Trinidad's carnival. It's our thing.
Yeah.
Similar to Soca Titans, this is our thing.
And what may you say to onlookers who need that kick, that motivation to join the Soca Titans?
To them, come tonight at the Esplanade at 8 p.m. and see the level of fire, the level of talent, the progress. 1 week boot, come on, artists play, and you will realize where you need to be next year.
All right, and viewers, we have a short video for you all to see of the development of the participants in the Soca Titan series. So before we close off the interview, we just want to share that video with you.
Condensed milk in the cocoa. The girl them hot like flambo and bad like Rambo. There's a mental preparation that takes place. You have to learn to shut out a lot of noise. So that's from you just take out that I expect.
A plus plus. A plus plus is still a long time mind Gary report book. A plus plus for the because it's something that is necessary throughout the sector. I think if we were to pay for something like this boot camp where we're getting artist development tips and everything, some of us will be able to survive.
If you're weak, you will not be able to project properly. You understand? That is very for your song. So how do you deal with this stomach area in terms of our core and strength? Class.
So far, I could see it has helped me to do certain techniques and skills that I still utilize as of yesterday. Things that I need to realize, well, nah man, this thing working like hell.
The experience in the boot camp with, better in maybe my vocals and my performance wise and as an artist as on a whole, it will be proper development.
I learned. Normally I used to sing from here. Down inside. You understand? To use more down in here. You understand? So I lost this benefit, and then while learning, I could pass it on to my daughter because my daughter's an artist.
Workshop is one experience that I never had, so I am willing to grasp as much as I can to help me in my future performances and these things, because season like artists like myself improving in areas where we might be weak.
As someone who wanted to be a pioneer, it's amazing, and for somebody who wants to see the Tobago craft and artistry develop in the way that it can be done, because we're living in a gold mine. I'm thankful for it.